better late than never.
That's true.
Here we go, Dallas. Better late than never, mate.
It's always drama. Last watch along of the season, it's drama, mate. You know what I mean?
New.
Can you see us? No.
We can't see
my
us
camera
now.
back down there.
Just get us out of the way quickly. Number one, enjoy me rushing a dinner quickly. Number two, we're doing this as a live stream watch along, so if you're tuning in to this after the game's done, skip forward a minute or two and you'll see us talking about the team. But right now we're just waiting on people, legends like Andrew and Aaron coming out in the chat. How you doing, lads? How you doing?
Lads.
Do not mind me eating mac and cheese.
Mate, I'd kill for some mac and cheese tonight. I'd kill for some.
Len, Readabix, Warrior, Tam, the usual legends showing up.
Too much powder at the bottom of that.
Hannah's back again. Welcome back, Hannah. Oh yeah. Beach.
I'm guessing you just burnt your mouth off.
No, I dropped my trophy. Even worse.
Trophy? Right.
Dropped my trophy, mate. Fixing it now.
It took me a minute to work out what the hell you were on about. I was like,
It's all
trophy?
good. It's fixed. Not an issue. There we go, Aaron. Don't worry, mate. We're on. Absolutely buzzing for Saturday. Buzzing big time for the lads. I'm actually excited for this game as well because the team's a little bit different just to see how it plays. And of course, it's very bittersweet this watch on. Possibly the last one for 2 and a bit months. Dun dun dun. This is the stream
Possibly.
where we need to get the socials across, Dallas, just in case anyone's not following us if they want to keep up to date with it.
Aye. So they can keep up to date with us in the off season.
Am I going on Saturday? Absolutely, mate. Give me sitting scanning my dinner. What am I like? Professional as you like. What's happening, Ross? Who we got? Andrew, 2-0, 2-0. Andrew thinks we're going to win 2-0 3 times. 6-0. I rate it. I rate that, Andrew. Right, Dallas. Since we're a wee bit behind, I suppose we'll jump into the team, will we?
Just hit the team, huh?
Gerard did say there was a strong possibility that we would only have 6 subs named on the bench, and that is true. We do only have 6 subs, and one of them is Leon King as well, so it's really only 5 regulars. You've got Itten, Defoe, Stewart, Wright, King, and McGregor, who is on the bench. I think that might be a wee spoiler over who's starting in goal today. But it is
Andy Firth.
It is Andy Firth starting in goals. Just kidding. It's McLaughlin. This football app that I'm looking at, the thing, because I just loaded it up because Twitter was playing funny buggers there, has got Roof playing at left back, which I can assure you that is not happening. It is Tav at right back, it is Goldson and Simpson playing as the 2 centre halves. The left back is Joe Aribo. We all remember what happened the last time Joe Aribo played left back. Well, he's played once there before, but the Braga game we're talking about. A middle 3 of Hadji, Davis and Kamara. I say a middle 3. Aribo and Hadji will probably swap around because it's got here as the front 3 being Aribo, Roof. No, Aribo, Roof. How do they work in this team? Mate, I'm going to Twitter, mate.
Twice?
Nah, mate, I'm going back to Twitter. Hold on. I'm not even... That app don't even deserve to be said on here. That lineup is a shambles.
You said that had Roof at right back
I did, mate.
and up top.
They've got him in twice. Stick to the reliable sources, chat, right? Don't be like me. Just go straight to Twitter. McLaughlin, Tav, Goldson, Simpson, Aribo. A middle 3 of Kamara, Davis and Hadji. A front 3 of Roof, Kent and Morelos. Hopefully we got there in the end.
And just to make sure that we did get the bench right, McGregor, Defoe, Itten, Wright, Stewart and King.
The bench is right. The bench is right, yes. A couple more predictions. A 3-0. A Readabix is hyped as always with 123-0. Bricky 4-0. Tam with a 1-0 tight win. Okay. Jack 3-0 Rangers.
Oh man, I am absolutely melting.
Gordon, how you doing, mate? Welcome in.
Off.
I need a drink. Can you get me a 7-Up, please, Hannah? Thanks. McGregor on the bench. What is Jared thinking? Just a rest for a minute. Does anyone know what's happening to Ball now? He's not even on the bench. Yeah. That injury from the Old Firm, Dean. That might be quite a while. He's trying to get fit to even play in the Euros. He definitely was going to be out for the season.
Ross, that's why it's so bloody hot here. We went on a wee trip abroad just to watch it with a VPN, just to watch it in Rangers TV instead.
Day trip away, Ross. That's it.
Day trip away, that's all it is.
Saying Sludman another 3-0. Gordon saying 1-0 to King with the 91st minute win on. That would be a story. 2-0 Rangers, Derek Muir.
Right, I'm going to leave it to you. I'm away to get a drink. I'll be right back.
Steely's never getting the glasses off. Absolutely not, mate. And see if they break in the title party, I'll be in tears. Real tears. One of the Champions 2 games to go and unbeaten league. That's what it's about, man. Like, there's going to be... It's Rangers who want to win every game, but this is just real about this unbeaten season now, isn't it? Is that what Livy were charging? No way Livy were charging 20 quid for this chat. Not a chance. Surely not. That is insane. They can't be charging that. Jake said 2-1 with Tav and Alfie. To be fair, Andrew, they didn't actually injure him. It was when he just kicked a ball. He just kicked the ball and pinged into his groin and quad area. Happy don't have to go up to watch it on Rangers TV. I mean, that's a positive, David. That's a positive, mate. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to this. VPN loyal, absolutely. Not VPN, Rangers sponsors. I'm on a different thing with this, right? Some of you older heads, no under 18s need to answer this. I never knew, call me weird or whatever, right? I never knew that lemonade and whiskey was like a popular thing. And now I've tried it in the past couple of days. Oh, it's actually 7-Up I'm having something with.
Don't know if it's pop.
And it is outstanding, by the way.
That's the thing, I don't know if it's popular. Again. I don't know if it's popular, but I like it. Like a wee Jack Daniel's honey with lemonade, you get the sweetness of the honey. Like it's literally like just a super sweet lemonade with whiskey. Pretty nice.
I think I maybe pulled a bit much in there, huh? That'll do.
Neck it, mate. Just neck it.
That's just Saturday. That's the type of ones we're doing Saturday. It's not that bad, to be fair, but you don't want to be sitting here getting absolutely rat-assed on stream, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Lemonade Iron Brew's I've tried it with Iron Brew a few times. Iron Brew's alright, but this lemonade seems a lot better. IMO. Where can I put this can? I'm not going to. Whiskey with Iron Brew. See, that's what I had. I was on that for a while. It was Hannah's granddad, wasn't it, that recommended that to me. Rum's the best. I've not tried much of rum, to be fair. We Rangers Club at 9 AM on Saturday to try and get in. I mean, it's a shout, mate, but good luck, because there is going to be quite a few. He's ready for Saturday? We're as ready as we can be. Gaffer's waiting on a couple more flares getting delivered to him, and that's it.
Maybe.
Rum and Coke just gets the job done. I'm
Ooh,
pretty sure
I'm
I've not tried that.
Rum.
Pretty sure I've
I'm
not tried
partial with a good rum. Smoke grenades ready. A couple of them here.
You keep them set off the night, mate? Bend them?
Screw it. That'll be the quickest tenancy I've ever had. Have the new flat a month, get kicked out for letting off smoke bombs.
I wonder what the wee ones are going to be like. Because I say wee ones, like they'll still actually let off a good amount, but 4 will do is until about the end of the game.
11:30.
And then we'll run out. That's the thing, we're going to need to try and somehow pace it with the smokes. I've seen people when they're taking like boxes of like 20 and 30 of them.
I think the plan will be half and half. Use half of them at Ibrox, half of them at George Square.
What's the plan? See where we end up for there.
Yeah.
Livingston team, just in case anyone's interested. I apologize, I'm not going to try and say that keeper's name.
There's
Fitzwalker, Guthrie, Longridge, Devlin, 2 DMs are Pittman and Diani. Jason Holt at Cam, Sabald, Mullen, and Emmanuel Thomas, I believe, aka the Jet.
Big Jet.
Up front for
Big
them.
Jet.
Having to work Saturday and British just can't get it off. Oh man, that gives me the fear. I'm sorry to hear that.
Andrew, we try not to talk about that one, mate. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. It was just a fever dream. Didn't happen.
What you meant to that, Tim? Mate, it ends up looking like apple juice.
There you go, mate. Just pop into Greg's before, get one of the bottles of apple juice, put whiskey and lemonade in that.
I've ran through the team, mate. What's our score prediction, Dallas? We've had a few in the chat. What you saying, mate?
4-0.
4-0. Comfortable. Flying. I think 2-0 the day, chat. I think 2-0. I'd be happy with
79 hour drive on Friday. Oh, Tam, I feel you in that one, mate. I've only got about 4.5
Look at all the Rangers fans up in the hill. We've just got a picture there now. Remember the last time we were there, the fireworks that were getting lit off when we played here? The last time up on that hill, we've just got a camera view there. The Livingston players are out first, and it's showing all the Rangers fans in the hill watching the game. Brilliant. First scores has to let one off. I think Dallas can make a deal on that. I'm sure you can. You wouldn't mind agreeing to that, mate?
No, because knowing my luck, mate, it would happen. And I don't feel like being homeless, so...
Fair play, Barry. We're getting a guard of honour here.
Right.
A wee guard of honour, rate it. Whatever, we're taking our time coming out. We're making them wait.
Right. Just ice, mate, just icing them. Icing them. Making them nervous.
So, chat, we'll probably talk about it a little bit in here, but I've got a different type of video that's going to come out later on tonight. I say different
mate,
type.
I was thinking about video. It was weird. I was thinking about video ideas last night for you to do in the off season. Then when you sent that clip of you editing, I get the feeling that might be the thing I was thinking of, but I'm not sure.
Well, the video that's coming out tonight, I'm not going to do a full in-depth reaction to this game. This is just going to be it for the game because we're champions. We're all. It's good to come in here, celebrate together, talk together, and of course speak to our awesome little community that we've got here for our last watch along in the season. The champions have arrived in the pitch. Jodie's in as well. How are you doing, Jodie?
Look, only able to watch first 2 minutes. Oh, well, that's gutting.
I better remember my timer today.
Aye.
We're actually getting a roar coming out. With no fans in an away stadium, we're getting a roar walking out. Like, special team. Special kind of team. But yeah, the video tonight that I'm going to release is thoughts on the player of the year, goal of the year, like going through the votes, who I would vote for, who I think deserves it, going into some stats about it and stuff. So that's going to be the video that's out later on tonight.
It's not what I had in mind then. That is... Shut up. Doesn't matter. That's just me being pedantic, the camera guy in me.
Yeah, I need to take these gigs off. It's too early. We'll probably put the gigs back on depending on how this game goes. Maybe if I don't want to see it. Right, Kenty boys are ready to kick off. Rate it. Rangers not taking a knee, standing up, actually going for action now rather than this tokenism. But here we go. We're underway.
What a ball.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to switch scenes here and Roof's nearly scoring. What am I missing here? Where are we? Deanne, good evening. How class are those 55 glasses? They are outstanding, and I keep saying I'm definitely taking them on Saturday, but I'm terrified that I'll lose them. Terrified of it. But yeah, it's good, Tim.
It's not so much losing them. I just get the feeling you're going to get some absolutely steaming guy coming up and nicking them off you.
No.
It's like, oh, classmate, he's in.
No thanks. Plenty of tattoos and that. We'll have one for that. Come on, young Middleton. He scored a good goal, didn't he, Middleton? Did he kick off for state? I think they played like half an hour later than us, didn't it?
Couldn't tell you.
Kai from the Twitch. Oh, come in, Kai.
Unsure, not too bothered about the games, can put it in my phone. It's a party atmosphere you after. Yeah, I think that's it for most people, mate.
It's Kent on side. Kent is on side. Getting played in behind here. Look up. It's Roof in the box, but a bit too slow with
touch
it. And
Kent,
he's in a wee limp. Tell you, just when I've seen Kent took a wee knock here, but I put it on Twitter saying I was surprised that Wright never started yesterday. I'd have liked to have seen Kent rested and Wright start this. I think Dallas is probably a fan of that idea as well, although he wants the two of them on the pitch at the same time. But I think Kent's just put in that much of a shift this season, and it's not as if that's not like a strong team to like go out and try and get your invincibles and that. But I was quite surprised that he never got a start for this.
Outside of the first 2 minutes, by the way, I don't know if that would like Roof would have won that foul or not. Maybe just because it's so early in the game, but Roof's making the run onto a great ball into the box, and he's getting his jersey basically ripped off him, man. Oh, unlucky Alfie. Well back in, though.
Bring home Middleton next season? I don't know. I don't know.
Wins the throw right in the halfway line.
Tam, that's the thing, mate. Like, there's so many people that are saying they're going to Ibrox to watch the game, which you'll be watching it on your phone, but see the thing with watching it on a stream on your phone, you're going to hear the goal music. You'll hear them inside shouting about it before it's actually on your stream. Do you know what I mean? So if you're going to the game, you may as well just literally party at Ibrox. Once you hear goal music, jump on your phone and check what the goal was. I mean, that's like one way to do it. That's a lovely ball.
With the ball.
Oh. Slipped at that important time.
Mate, these over the top through balls are working every time now, man. Livy just aren't dealing with it.
Surprising. They're usually a team parked on their goal line, aren't they? But I tell you something that I realized that I done. Speaking of this video, the keeper who has had the least saves in the league, which is a good thing, like because they're not conceding as many shots, is the Livingston goalkeeper. He has the least amount of saves in the league. Alan McGregor's second. Thought it was quite an interesting stat. I think he's only had I think it was like 49 saves, and McGregor's had to save 54 or something. The top was like Dundee United keeper that had like 117 saves.
Looking at that replay there, by the way, it's because of that astral pitch that Roof's gone down. His studs have just slipped on it. If that's on grass, his studs get into the ground, give him the grip, but his studs have just slipped in that.
How many do I think will be there on Saturday? It's extremely difficult to tell, but anywhere between a realistic guess, anywhere between 40 and 60,000 is a realistic guess. Like across Glasgow, that'll be out and about between George Square, Ibrox, blah blah blah. Because that last time there must have been easy about 10 to 15,000 people out, easy. And this one you're seeing a lot more people interested in it, a lot more people saying they're going to it.
Aye.
The COVID's the restrictions are meant to be still there, but they are easing compared to what they were. So some people, I know for a lot of people they didn't really care about it last time, but it's eased even more this time. So there might be some people that were on the fence the last time that will come this time. So yeah, gonna be a madness.
And the great news is, down here the reason so much that the Blackpool event's back on in June, boys and girls, let's go! Bye. What I was going to say there was, it's like, it depends, because you're going to have people that will live like closer to Ibrox that will be like, oh, I can't be bothered going into George Square, I'll just go to Ibrox. You'll get people that are like just going to George Square. You'll probably get people like down in Brigden and that, I know. You know what I mean? Down at... So across all of Glasgow, it's difficult to say, because it's like, think about what 10,000 people looks like. Like, can you genuinely accurately guess what 10,000 people looks like? You know what I mean?
Well, see from my Amsterdam videos now that you've seen, apparently there was 12,000 fans that travelled over from Amsterdam. So you think of that, like think of like the damn squaring on that strip. That was apparently about 12,000 people. Well, that's all the airline information and that they released.
I mean, one of the bigger ones as well, that obviously a lot of people have in memory. Like, how many was it they said went down to Manchester again?
175,000.
What were the rest of it? Aye. And it like that basically took up like the full city centre. Basically, everywhere you went, it was like groups of Rangers fans, wasn't it?
Can you message him saying, just put it in the group that we're saying everything alright? He's in his stream, because I've had like a couple of calls since we started, but I don't want to disappear and answer it. It's probably my dad going, how did I see the game?
No doubt.
She's phoned me twice and Dan's phoned me once, so I'm like, what's everybody phoning me for at this time? Okay, Kent driving there, once there's a corner, good cross in. Fitzwater, some name that. Fitzwater.
Yeah, I think I saw someone say it as well about their targeting a Rebo with over the top through balls already. Like, is it me, or is a Rebo not a little bit pacier than Borna anyway? Like, if they don't work in Borna,
I don't think there much difference. It's just
there's no much in it.
But it's definitely a thing. They will absolutely try to target a Rebo today.
Oh, they will.
In that defensive
100%
area.
they will.
It's a ball comes in,
Goldson gets unlucky. A foot to it.
He's cleared it more than anything. Unlucky for a big man.
I've now transitioning over to the left back position.
That's them sat right in now. Livingston. We've spoke about a couple of these over the top through balls. That's passing between the centre backs with no pressure on us. They're not fizzy water. Go on, Simpson. Have another decent game today. Come on. Get your confidence up, lad. It's only really him that's like getting a test today, innit? Everyone else, we know what we're going to expect from them. Aribo, you're not. If he has a wee mistake or two, he's playing left back. Do you know what I mean? He's not in his natural position. I think the big man will be absolutely fine at left back today, but it really is. Aribo's... The only test is Simpson. Like, to see really how they got on. McLaughlin as well, but I think McLaughlin's proved himself enough.
Oh, definitely. And that's the thing, you see it with Aribo's defensive work rate enough anyway, you know he can do the work there. And like, obviously the few times he's had to fill in at left back. So
hopefully what's his name? Tav gets not a better performance, because he's good the last couple of times he's played, but like a more energetic performance. Hopefully that's him back to, because I don't think I was any denying it the past couple of times that we've seen him after coming back, which is understandable. He's not been 100%, because that match fitness just does take a lot longer to come back. But Tav's streams are starting to learn a lot more about him and all the players and that. Wonder if he's had his, what is it, jam and ham bagel before this game, Hannah, innit?
Something like that.
A jam and ham bagel. No, it's a jam omelette. It goes between it. A ham omelette made with jam. I don't know. Madness. I'll have some chicken nuggets, man. That'll do me. You've spoke to Bournemouth fans who absolutely love Simpson. There's no surprise in it. It's just there's that many levels below us that it's not going to take them. Like, their fans are being pressed a lot easier than our fans. That's just how it is.
Damn, I'm surprised to hear that. We've had Purdy banned in Twitter. Purdy's been banned in Twitter. How many times now?
Twitter's the place. Twitter is the place, damn it. It is the best and the worst. You need to take it with
pinch of salt. But
because you just get that many little troll anonymous accounts that are literally just, they hate their own life that much, their only bit of pleasure they get in a day is coming on Twitter to try and troll other people. That's, you just got to try. You've got to ignore that or block that. But once you're past that, the majority of people on there are sound resenting, and the pattern's brilliant. And it's like your first updates everywhere. Like, it's none of this mainstream media news and everything. Twitter, everything comes from Twitter. Anything, like, see if anyone goes to tell you something, you're like, yeah, mate, seen it on Twitter already. Don't worry.
That's the thing though. Nowadays, it's like something happens, we're like, I'll go check Twitter, or I'll have a look on Twitter. No one's ever like, I'm going to go check Facebook or Instagram. No, Twitter, best place to be, 100%.
I'm looking at these boots, Jazz. I'm watching my boots at half time today. A wee half size too big. Fuming. Wee half size too big. Ultra 1.1s I've got, black and pink. 9.5 I got them in, but I need to, like, every other
thicker socks.
Every other
Thicker
boot
socks,
that I've had to go like a full size up. So this Puma were not recommending that at all, and I tried another pair of Pumas on. So I went to 9.5 and they were still too big. So I need to go with the true to size on these.
Oh.
Aye, Craig. It can be. It can be. But aye, that noise was about quite a naughty tackle on Kent there.
Yeah, Kent just absolutely runs like, what, 3 of them there? 1, 2, 3, and then he gets cut down by the last one.
Twitter can be better.
Oh,
it's far better. Far better, Terry. For ripping the piss out of Celtic, Twitter, there's nowhere better than that.
I mean, one page and one page only. Kerrydale. That's like, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely not, Tom. You enjoy yourself, but not a sniff from Livingston in this game so far. Are they playing for anything today?
No idea, mate. Hold on.
Actual. No, really. They're a bit too far. No, they're not. They're too far behind up. They're literally playing for nothing. This is a total nothing game for Livingston.
I mean, they're what, 11 points behind Aberdeen in 4th, so.
Hadji losing out a bit easily. I try to track back though. He's just get gymmed a little bit. We're looking for a high press here, but Morelos chasing the keeper. We've seen this a couple of times. And he clears it.
Daniel makeup and editing, wonderful things.
Nice, good play. Kent's on fire, by the way. Just in general.
Oh, he's looked
this
fantastic.
game he's been brilliant, but recently, tell you, the man's making a late surge for Team of the Year, Player of the Year. Kamara looking for a tight turn, slipping about. Nice. Roof on the turn.
Heavy touch there.
About 5 of them on him there as well, to be fair. Never had an option.
Nah. So, if we win this, like, I say if, when we win this game, that puts us on 99 points, if I remember right, correct?
Aye, mate. Who are the nominees for Player of the Year? Oh, it's different, mate, because there's a few different Player of the Years, Corey. You've got, like, Player of the Year, and because, like, your official Player of the Year was Davis, McGregor, Tav, Kent. That's like the 4 like of the official ones, but you've got the fans vote as well, and in the fans vote were Tav, Goldson, Kamara, Davis, Kent, Morelos.
You're just going to name the full team here. You may as well.
That was it.
Like, all of them deserve it with the season we've had. Throw them on.
But that's like I've said that earlier. I've got a That's a big video. I've got a video coming out after this game. I'll release it like half an hour or something after the game. I just need to make a quick thumbnail for it after this game, and then I can put that live. So hopefully we're all in a good mood after this and can go and watch it. This free kick about, was that an offside for us trying and over the top that time? Manager of the year, and Stevie's already won manager of the year, yep. Really, it's just how that goes in it. The manager that wins the league's always going to get it, isn't he?
I mean, short of a manager that takes a team for like maybe bottom of the table to like second or third, like someone that completely turns a team around, possibly. But in a league like SPFL, 9 times out of 10, it'll be the manager that wins it.
Davis dropped like this. We're almost like that. Genuinely, almost a free at the back of there. Davis is dropping that deep and letting Aribo and Tav push right up.
It's literally Goldson, Simpson, and Davo at the back.
Looking for an over top ball. Aribo takes this, but is Alfie on? No, he's not.
Nah, he was off.
He did look off, to be fair.
I mean, I was literally about to say it when the commentator touched on it there, but the fact that Aribo, he's taking the ball back towards his own half, and he still has the vision to be able to cut it back to put it through for Alfie like that.
Big man's a talent.
Oh, aye.
McGregor.
What about him?
No. What do I have? No way. Not had time in a while. Since Rangers have started battering them every time, I've not heard. That's Kamara and Davis taking the shots each at dropping deep.
Oh, unlucky Tav.
Chris Boyd's team of the season. His first day was McGregor, Tav, Goldson, Alana, Bonner, Kamara, Davis, Aribo. Fair enough. Maybe a loose. We do it a little bit. We do it quite a bit, to be fair. Drop someone in, but it seems to be more noticeable today that we really are playing that 3 at the back.
Aye.
Come on, Livy. Come out a little bit. Let's make this a game.
18 minutes in, we've looked. Aye.
Not the usual boring stuff against Livy.
18, 19 minutes in, and we've looked dangerous. Over the top through balls have been working. I mean, Livy, I think that... Ref, come on now.
How many times is Kent getting fouled? I didn't touch him. Alright.
Didn't touch him, alright?
Our motivation for today should come easily enough. Livingston have got no motivation. It's just, let's try and beat Rangers. But we, like, number one, you're playing for Rangers. There's enough motivation, but to get the Centurions, to get the Invincibles, and which is maybe a game I'm a little bit surprised that there's not a little bit more changes, is the fighting to see you can get in the team. Like maybe Itten and Wright starting. Like definitely Wright, but maybe Itten as well, and then bringing on Morelos in the second half if Itten's had a shock in the first half, because to give them a chance to prove that they're worthy of sticking around and staying in the manager's plans. Well, I think Wright definitely is, but for Itten. We could go for Van Aanholt. Van Aanholt? What age is he? He's alright at times, isn't he? I just don't know. I see bits of him. He's still at Palace. Aribo getting the ball swung out to him, and he's literally the furthest player forward in that left wing. Morelos looking for a cut across. Oh, he's found Hadji. Oh, it's well defended.
Unlucky, man. Hadji heads up, though. Oh, unlucky. Jet.
Oh, Simpson's been
put
turned
Simpson on his
inside
rear
out.
end.
Right. Oh, McGregor out well. Simpson, man, please.
McLaughlin and goals.
Oh, aye, sorry. Aye. Good shout. Good shout for Dallas. McLaughlin, good save that time. No McGregor. I should have known how quick he came off his line. But
it was when you went McGregor earlier, I was like, what about him?
I'm not used to seeing it and him in that white kit, mate. But like, I'm trying to say there, man.
Van Aanholt,
I'm trying not to give Simpson stick. Every time I see him, he's making mistakes, man. Come on.
Van Aanholt is 30, and he's at Crystal Palace now, so.
I think he's no. Like I say, I mean, it's weird, isn't it? You would even consider 30 old for a footballer, but even in footballing terms, it's not that old, 30. No, it's not old at all. See whether is that a big striker, Warrior? I think I know him. If it is the big striker.
Was it in Glasgow versus Antwerp? Not sure. Maybe. Don't think he's really had too much playtime since. Oh, unlucky.
Hadji's making a lot of runs forward for this midfield.
Aye. Aribo's vision, Simpson, careful man.
Simpson turned inside out again, man. He's getting bullied by Jet. He recovered well, but he did foul him in the process, mate. Oh, man. Yeah. That's him booked. Have we got anyone else? Mate, I try not to be too harsh on this boy. I just don't see it. I just do not see it. Please prove me wrong, shut me up, play brilliant, but I do not see where this is coming from. Past couple of times, he seems to be... Like, on every other centre-back now, Rangers fans are all agreeing, everyone else is playing really consistent and really good. But this, it reminds me of the Katic Goldson of a couple of seasons ago, where, he's better, he's rubbish. The fans were very split on him, and it seems to be the same with Simpson. No one's seen he's good, but a lot of people, like, for the last game as well, I gave him a bit of stick as well after the Old Firm game was the last game, wasn't it? Old Firm...
I think so, aye.
Aye, because you were a week...
Two Old Firms. It was 2 Old Firms. Aye.
The 4-1 game was the last time. I thought he had, at best, an average game against Celtic. I thought he made quite a few mistakes in that game as well. Oh, I didn't think. He did make quite a few mistakes in that game as well, but a lot of people were trying to defend him. But at the same time, a lot of people were saying, I just do not want to see him back again. But
3 points for Livy. Between the uprights.
Yeah.
Actually, when I even went between the uprights, when I went between them, Jesus. Warrior, I agree with that. The Old Firm's been Simpson's best game, and even then. It didn't have like a really bad game time, I was not saying, but it did still made quite a few mistakes, which is, he's human, but. Pressure, Hadji. Pressure. Keep on him. Don't let him turn inside and get the pass away. There we go. Keep pushing.
We've no laughed at Scott Brown the grass yet, mate. We have not. No talked about that. Yeah, very early kick-off for day 6. It's weird.
Just needs time to settle in Scottish. I mean, Jack, hopefully you're right. We've said it about a lot of players, like Borna before he really settled down. I mean, Tav and Goldson have really came into their own this season after a lot of fans or
50-50 on them before.
Enjoying them. But it's like, obviously, players do need time to settle in, but unfortunately, it's just the expectation of coming to a club that's got the standards and the expectations, you know what I mean?
Mate, I can't believe it. Like, yeah, give him a good send-off and all that stuff, but they're actually acting as if he's dead, didn't they? They've pure done up the stadium for him, wearing jackets, this, that, the next thing. Like, mate, just Just give him a wee special night, round of applause on the pitch. Like, what else do you want, man?
He's 32, Warrior. 32.
What I said about Brown. I meant every bit of it. That'd be interesting. I like Dutch players. Kent fouled again. Surprise, surprise. Like, there's no way that he's not the most foul player in the league. But I'd like to see the stats of the most fouled player in the UK. Like England as well. Because a lot of like your Man City players and that get fouled a lot of the time with that little tricky on the ball, but Kent's got to be up there, by the way. Got to be.
Hadji's been making good runs forwards, to be fair. Hadji's been making a lot of good runs, but he's just not, unfortunately, been getting the ball actually to him. But other than that, I've not really seen him involved in the game.
Grealish does get fouled a ton. That's a good shout for down there. Hazard used to get the most. So even he played for Chelsea. And he was in his
Hazard
prime,
was mad.
He was insane the minute he got fouled. It's just that type of player, isn't it? Like, they like drawing people in and then leaving little jinks and accelerations and turns away until the last second, and it's just that's the guys that are most likely to get kicked. Speaking from experience. Dallas has left a few dirty studs in money.
I've left a few feet hanging. I've left feet hanging playing against you. I'm not gonna lie. I've left some back feet.
Well, I said now we were nearly interrupted by a good Hadji long shot as we were speaking about him there. It was only about a foot wide of the post, to be fair. The left foot.
I think it took a deflection there though.
Good setup for Buff. Oh, it did.
No, it didn't. That was just pure.
I headed it, I think. I think he headed it here.
Aye, did I? That replay, you see it better for that angle. Is it looking? I mean, we're looking good. We just unfortunately can't get the final ball because
it's looked alright. We've absolutely dominated the game. I don't think genuinely don't know if Livingston have touched the ball in our half. Like I said, I've literally just had one touch and a half, and then we pressed.
They've not had any meaningful touches in our half. Roof drives. He tries the low ball into the box.
Oh, it's still so weird seeing him play against us. No, I don't know if it's good memories or bad memories when I see him, man, honestly. It's harsh, but probably more bad memories just thinking of that time in it. And Joe, his body is, mate, I feel like his arms are dead skinny, but it's like his back and shoulder area are massive. It's weird. It's like a weird combo.
He's built, but he's lanky, I suppose would be the best way to say it.
Is that our corner, eh? That is.
I think so, right.
Make something out of these. Goldson's rolling in at the edge, yep. Kent's out there wanting the shot.
Looks like everyone's just lining up on the edge here, eh?
Hadji's just changed his foot as you do it. It's in with the left. That's a good ball that time.
Ball into the back post.
Well cleared, love it.
Oh, Tav, come on, catch it.
Tav, silly, give the ball away here. I don't think so.
I don't think refs had the best angle of that, but that's up to the linesman to call it there.
Alfie's got booked to try to cover. I thought Alfie's was more a shoulder to shoulder, but Tav wanted too much time the ball, tried to take someone on. Didn't need to see it back again to see if it was a foul or not, but he's costed Alfie there. Alfie's had to make a foul from Tav's mistake. The Livingston players kind of been clever with the Morelos one. He's cut in front of Morelos, and Morelos is running back. He's got no option but to run into him. So I think the foul was harsh, but I'd like to see the Tav part back again.
The Tav one, first looks, that looked like a foul there.
We're keeping a very high line here for them whipping this ball in.
Ujenko will go down, counter Hamilton.
They got the first touch on it. Wasn't really a volley. They just managed to get a touch on it to redirect it towards a goal. But McLaughlin playing in goals today. He's managed to comfortably pick that up. Oh, that's a shocker. That's a booking, surely. He's apologising to Kamara right away. Yeah.
There's the yellow.
I don't know, mate. Who knows who's going to be after Gerald, but I don't quite think him. A lot. Oh, hold on. Oh, Ruth just put a bit too much on
that. Get to that, Tav. Get to that. Well, and Tav. Oh, nice wee chop back as well with Hadji.
A lot of people think Kevin Thompson, by the way, for a...
Hadji does really well to find Kent there.
For a shout after... Oh, Aribo getting up for the back stick. There's a good delivery in for Tav. Aribo up well to win it, but no accuracy on the header.
Don't think he could get enough height there. So it looks like he was still quite like under the ball.
Both of them records would be ideal, but I don't really care about beating Chelsea's record. As long as we're setting the Scottish record, I suppose. But every record is nice to have.
If you can take both, you take both. Come on.
Hadji, big sprint through the middle here. Can someone find him this time? Oh, it's went right across to Aribo. Crossing chance.
Dave on the edge. Nice, Hadji. Kent's coming into that space, but Livingston done well to block off that channel. But that's the thing though, man, they block off one you block off a channel with Kent that's running your riot, then you've got Kamara and Aribo on the other channel that have been running your riot as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what happens when you play us, man, you know what I mean?
Go on. Quick. Catch him off guard here. This is the play. Roof tried to turn his man unlucky. Good strength. They'll be looking for a counter here. As a foul. It was a foul.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. So when Alabama look like they're holding this high line again for the free kick.
Mate, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting here absolutely like not miserable, but I'm like stressed because I want a goal, and it is way too hot in here. So it's just a combination of everything, and I'm just like,
I think maybe we need the heating on in here, Hannah. What do you think?
You think so, really?
Are you? Oh, Hannah's toasted. I'm not getting the heating on.
That's it. The missus has had final say. It's like, nah.
If the missus is warm enough and I'm cold, that's it, chat. I'm staying cold, am I right? That's how it goes. You don't need to put it on now. Kent fairly put off at that time.
Yeah. Very quick throw in for Goldson to get the game back underway. McLaughlin further out than Simpson there.
A quick free kick. Go on, lad.
We're eager to get this game back underway quick now, though, which is good, because obviously we're piling the pressure on them. Liverpool player couldn't do anything there but punch it away. Still possession, edge of the box for us. Kent!
Kent was looking for another screamer. He was looking for another
one. I thought
one.
that went in.
The left foot again, unlucky across goal for about 30 odd yards there. Good strike.
Warrior, it depends what happens in the next couple of years, because obviously I think Gerrard's here till...
Do you even know what Callum Davidson is, Dallas? You don't even watch Scottish football outside the Rangers. He's no very known guy, don't worry, mate. So, I think he's the St Johnstone manager.
I'd assume, aye.
I'm not that sure either, but I think it's him. Honestly, chat, see when I say
that was my initial thought,
attention
the
to
St
Scottish
Johnstone
football
manager, but
outside the Rangers, I mean we pay zero attention to Scottish football outside the Rangers.
I mean, St Johnstone was my first thought for it purely because, well, as I've said, when they're playing their best, they look like the second best team in the league, but...
Cameron, welcome in.
Oh, man. Also, 55, I would open the window, but unfortunately, there's like, a fair few trucks in that coming by my bit, and they're always loud as anything, even with the window shut, so don't want to open that, and you guys have to listen to all that.
Look at the bears up in the corner. A few of them will be on Twitter later on.
Alright.
That'll be a wee screenshot.
Oh.
Must be about 20, 30 there. The Rangers fans up there.
Go on, Taff. Go on, Taff.
More than that Saturday.
Mate, is it me or like genuinely just Hadji actually look a little bit pacier now than he was?
We've been working on
it. He looks a bit nippier.
Something that you can really, really improve. You can do it like a little bit, but no one's ever going to like double in speed.
Aye.
But you can.
But he just looks that little bit sharper, that little bit. Aye.
Yeah, it's legends. 200 people in here, sitting here. Well, our last watch along of the season. The regulars, you know the score. Legends love yous, but anyone else is new in here. We've done this for every game. We have done it for every game this season. We have, mate. That's mental. Every game this season we've done it for. Well, every.
I think there was one where you didn't have the choice with.
Wasn't it? And then that, but we've done it for nearly every game this season. Hopefully we're back into Ibrox next season and we'll be doing but we will continue these for the away games for next season. We ain't no professional commentators. Keep you up to date with the game as much as we can. Anything big that happens. But we've just got a wee community going in the chat. We chat away with you all throughout the game. Just a big place to talk about mainly Rangers, which topic sometimes strays. Tam, I'm looking at you. The topic, it will sometimes stray in the chat. But it's all just a happy wee Rangers family in here for everyone, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, if that sounds like something you're interested in.
Good distribution for Alfie there up top.
Oh, I'm lucky. I think I was Hadji trying to get on the end of that.
Corner, right? Corner. Livy player got to it.
Just sprinting, you could back. That's the point of all this. All footballers tend to have unusual sprint styles. Do you know what I mean? See when you think of like Sterling and all that stuff. It's so different. See, one of the things that I think of about that is when Ronaldo done that. Oh, Ronaldo's done loads of them, but he done like a test versus a sprinter, and it shows you because obviously Ronaldo's quick, but like see the sprinter, see the difference in the form of a sprinter compared to a footballer. Oh, Kent falling over in the box. No for a penalty shoot, but. Sorry, beef. That's alright, damn. Don't think people mind it. I think it's more entertaining.
All it is it's like you're like that uncle that's always drunk at the party, no matter the occasion, but everyone loves just because you're hilarious. That's all it is. Like you're the drunk uncle in the community. That's all it is, mate. Everyone loves you.
Aye, we are the people 55, mate. I've had a few people saying that, but I'll be doing a video on it anyway. I'll be recording all the atmosphere and what we're doing most of the day. Not a vlog quite, but just getting all the best clips of atmosphere like I've done the past time, and that'll be out on the Sunday, mate. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Hadji in behind. Oh, is that a penalty? The ball's away.
Penalty,
It is. We've won a penalty. Here we go. It's Hadji. Here we go. He's tried to just hit the ball to the side for Morelos to tap in there, but it is Hadji who's won the penalty. It's difficult. It's
great ball for Roof, by the way.
If it was against us, I'd be annoyed, but at the same time, the keeper's totally wiped him out because. Nah, that's a penalty. It's definitely a penalty. Just so we're talking about the COD players, I don't recognise your name around here. Just when you said penalty there before that penalty came up for us, so we're just. If you're new in here, I 100% get why you've said that, but try not to put anything in the chat that's a spoiler before we've reacted to it on screen, mate.
Levy keeper yellow for arguing with the ref as well.
I'm on Tav. It's Tav that is on it. Here we go. One Tav.
Tav standing over the ball. Can he score his first penalty in, what is it, 1st and 4?
Oh, it's a good penalty. James Tavernier puts us 1-0 up. Can you see us now? Yes. He's on it. Oh, the glasses are back it. The glasses are back it for Tav's celebration. Yes. Tav gives us the celebration.
That's his first and... Is it 1st and 4 or 1st and 3?
Oh, his penalties? Oh, no.
I think it's 1 and 3, ain't it?
About time, by the way. When was the last time we've had a penalty shout? Chat, I know. We had the penalty at Rangers meme earlier on, but that's kind of died a little bit, innit?
Aye. Been that long since we've actually had one, the memes died. Aye, 1st and 3. Aye. Cheers, Lewis. Appreciate that.
That's it. These are on until they're half it. You know what? Yes, channel members getting their emotes in the chat. I'd like to see it.
That's a fantastic result there, by the way. Levy keeper gets yellow card and McLaughlin. McGregor would never been out to that, man. But see, this is the thing, right? Seeing this debate of McGregor versus McLaughlin, how we talk about McGregor's pure shot-stopping ability, right? A lot of the shots McGregor has to stop, he wouldn't need to stop them if he came out as quick as McLaughlin did. I think that's kind of something that gets overlooked a bit. Like, a lot of the times that McGregor has to stop a ball, like, maybe not a lot. A lot's maybe overselling it, but...
I've missed a couple, David, like, in our past couple, wouldn't we? You all just paid Livy's paid all. We've not paid Livy TV, mate. We've took a holiday.
We've took a wee trip abroad, aye.
Mate. We've took a holiday. This will be a shot there for this. A very soft free kick. It's against Kamara, but trying to talk. We got a penalty, Mark. Hadji running in behind. He's been doing that a lot this game. Pays off well. He tried to square it to Morelos. The pass to Morelos was very bad, to be fair. But then after the ball went away, the keeper just wipes Hadji out.
I think it's one of those ones when he saw how close the keeper was, instead of actually trying to pass it to Alfie, he's been more concerned about getting it out the way so that the keeper fouls him. I think he's more tried to actually get the penalty there, which obviously has worked out. He's got it. We've scored it.
How is it in Santa Ponza, boys? Roasting, mate. You see how warm Dallas is? Come on.
Hey, I'm honestly... Like, I am actually melting here, mate. Melting.
To be fair, I'm surprised McGregor stayed on. I thought if fans were in this season, David, I thought McGregor would have retired. But I think you want to stay on. Of course, 156 and then retire at the end of the next season while getting a full house round of applause and 50,000 people screaming your name. Do you know what I mean? Because it just sounds like a lot better way to go out rather than an empty stadium, you know, when you're that much of a club legend.
As well to keep the ball in there.
You know what I mean? You've got legends like that, and you've got for PG regions of YouTube, so we'll call them poo bags. Right, you've got poo bags like Brown that want to go out. Like, what is Brown going to go out as? He's going out as a loser in an empty stadium. He is a loser in an empty stadium. That's what he's going out as. You know, why not stay? In his mind, he'll probably think they could win a title next season. So why not stay, try and fight for that, and then go out with your fans? Mental to me, absolute coward mentality. That just explains him all over.
And that's the other thing. It's is it a case of not wanting to deal with the stick for the fans next season when they're back as well?
Maybe.
Because obviously,
that's having a coward mentality, innit?
Because obviously 9.5 went bye-bye. Half time, there we go. Had to reboot there. Who scored? Tav scored for the penalty.
Is James
Hadji wins the penalty. Makes that bend up.
There've been one of them on. We recognise anyone sitting up in that hill.
Why does Tav not have that as like his sub alert? Like, get audio for one of the games or something and get that as his sub alert on Twitch.
I don't know why he's not done that, to be fair. Right. Glasses, he's a
minute. If I was a footballer that was like streaming stuff like that and had like a tune about me, that would 100% be getting used as my like follower, my something.
Dalus, you alright for a couple of minutes while I go and...
Aye, on you go, mate. On you go.
Try to finish this food very quickly.
Aye.
Right, chat. Dalus is still here. Get your questions in. Q&A with Dalus.
Aye, Q&A. Do it. Let me with your questions. I don't know, James, I can't agree with that. He is going out as a loser because, like, not even talking about the old firm, but they've won literally nothing. It has been argued. Like, this is the thing, I'm not going to sit here and, like, act like Celtic shouldn't be. They should be doing well. Like, there's only 2 teams in the league, you know what I mean? But, like, they expect better. They should be doing a lot better. So I think in terms of their expectations and their standards, it is a loss for them. Like, I think that is a big negative for him to go out on. So I think generally, like, I think it's kind of right. He's not exactly going out on a positive note, is he? And that's the thing. There's a saying that's famous: you're only as good as your last game. And, you know, keep harping on it, but Zuba, what do you reckon? I don't know. Can't really say. I've not really seen him play at all. You know what I mean? So I can't really comment on it. But I suppose it just depends on what happens in summer, who we've got going out, who obviously Gerrard and the team feel like they need to bring in like replacements for, or. But I don't know. So honestly, couldn't comment on it. Don't know enough about him, and I think it's very, very situational what position we bring in. Never mind individual players, but we'll see. I think maybe we bring in someone to replace Zungu, because obviously Zungu's going back to his parent club. So I think we might try bringing in someone different. So obviously, as me and Steely have both said multiple times, as much as Davis, fantastic player, everyone loves him, he's Rangers legend. Like, as he's getting older, like, he can't play every game in the season when you've got cup competitions, European competitions, league. Like, Simpson definitely I think needs, maybe not to go, but maybe out on loan again. Or go away and play at a different club again. Like, obviously, you were saying Bournemouth fans were absolutely rating him, but yeah, James, like, I get that, like if he left last season, he'd be going out on a high. But that's the nature of it. You're going out in a season like this. You're going out on a low. You're going out losing every competition. And you can't judge him overall, no. But
I don't know what she's expecting.
You know what I mean? You are when it comes to football, you're only really as good as your last season. You're only as good as the performance you're putting in at the current time. Like, it doesn't matter what you done 4 or 5 years ago.
So, sorry you wasted your money, but not my fault.
I think Lundgren's deal could still be on. No idea, not really looked into it. Not really paid much attention to any of the transfers, to be honest with you. I think of the fashion signing, the Lundstrom deal Lewis was asking about.
I don't know if he's good enough.
And as for Sakala, be interesting.
Man's got some name.
Fashion Sakala.
Good luck to whoever tries to come up with a song for him. Good luck. No, Tony, they've tried to sign him as well, more, haven't they? They've been trying to sign him. Zuba, what you reckon? People want to hear your Zuba. How'd you say was your favourite ever Ranger, Dallas?
Excuse me?
I said, who did you say was your favourite ever Ranger?
Who would I say is mine?
Aye, Caden put it.
Sorry, I may have missed that when I was answering something else, but
Aye, Tony will be overpriced. It's that English hype, man.
I don't know. Favourite ever? That's a hard one for me. But I don't know.
Good safe to see you done on it.
Like, there's players that instantly always will come to mind for me. Like Big Ammo will always come to mind. Moles, Novo, obviously Barry. I don't know. Probably just for everything he gave for the club. Like, not as a player, but as just favourite. I'd need to maybe say Barry Ferguson, purely just because he gave everything for the team. If you're talking technical ability, then that's different, but...
Super Ally and Davy Cooper. I'm sure that's a popular choice, Bricky. You kidding me? I got that fashions I can't hit the moves. I'm not sure if he broke a goal record. I know he's a good goal scorer for that level, mate. But I don't know if he broke a record or what. And Celtic 2 and all that, but too little, too late. Unlucky lads. Richard Goff too, Warrior. Morelos for me.
Yeah.
Someone can hit the ball like the hammer. You can't hit the ball like a hammer. Or are you saying someone that can hit the ball like a hammer?
Yeah, that's the thing though, I can't really say like Laudrup, McCoist, like anyone, because like didn't watch them play. So it's like just going for like who I saw play, like I don't want to sit and just like obviously they're all no debating it whatsoever. Like Rangers legends, but didn't watch them so I can't comment.
31 goals. That's good. That's good in a championship, isn't it?
David's all-time favourite, Zoe Ness. Here, don't you get Tam started, David. Don't get Tam started. Come on.
Lowest named.
Athlete is the Senegalese.
You sure that's a name, mate?
I mean, Gaylord is definitely a first name.
There's so many players you keep back, I don't think yet. Alfredo for me, chat. Aye, that's no half a good error to be running up into him.
I was 93, but never, like, parents never really had the football or anything on my house, so only time I ever really got to see it was if I was around seeing Steely and his dad had it on.
Transfer market. What have they got some of the Rangers players that loose? Bet they've got them undervalued. Davy Robertson. Loads, mate. Loads.
Right, now you're back, and
I'm buzzing to see Jeffrey back like that. That's a position that I would like to see some recruitment brought in on that CDM position, because the carry just keep playing Kamara and Davis every single game, you know. Jack's quite injury prone, it seems. Shout out to your son Jack, yes. Shout out to Jack, his first Rangers top. That's one for the memory box, that. Tam's worth 8 million high. Triple that at least. Boy is up there, can't argue with that, mate. Can't argue. Made himself more a legend now, innit? I think it's got to be, Kevin. I honestly think it's got to be the Invincible, the European one. No saying for definite, but it's definitely got to be in the conversation of, for the 2021 season, it's got to be in the conversation of one of the best Rangers squads we've ever had.
Honestly,
I think, see if they won the treble and done the exact same that it's done in Europe, that's a real conversation for being the best ever. That's a real conversation.
If they track it,
but they ain't in that conversation because they never won a treble.
English, speak it. If the traffic outside gets too loud, let me know and I'll go close the window, but had to open it, man. Had to.
No next season, I don't think, David. I doubt it.
All I want in the next FIFA is cross-platform pro clubs, okay? All I want. I don't care about anything else.
Jeremiah back in again from Texas, love it. How you doing, mate? Man, this... Where did the players went, by the way? This must have been longer than 15 minutes. Hurry up.
Game kicked off at 6. It's about 15 minutes now, and they're just running an advert.
Teams aren't even out yet, come on. Get a grip. I tell you why we're not talking about subs. I really want to see right. Really want to see right. The Texas Ranger, that's him. That's what he's getting called from now on. Good shout, Karen. And Jeremiah, you're going to be known as a Texas Ranger in here. Can I set someone's nickname in my chat? See you Saturday. I wonder if they've actually still got that construction stuff up.
I don't know, man.
Because it's been up for ages. Obviously, you're not going to be in the node in there, but I've not heard for a while. But usually you see pictures now. You're seeing like on the George
stuff like
Square
for the
pictures.
restoration in George Square and that.
No, I'm talking about waterworks that are going on at Edmonton Drive right in the front.
Ah, right.
I remember watching the Hearts 5 and thinking, I can't believe Ian Black's not saying for us. Aye. Oh, Joe. Oh, Joe. Joe. Bad shoot, bad shoot. Let's not mention that. Surely not for death trap at the square. It's a Royal Rumble ring at the square. That's what that is. It's excellent.
Mate, you know there's going to be some injuries there.
They can't keep that up. Because they know they're putting out other messages saying please don't gather, but they know everyone's going to gather. So surely they're not going to keep that up. Surely not. Got to take that down.
Penzance? Oof. Jesus.
Never even heard of that, mate. I've literally never even heard of that.
It's down south nearish Cornwall, I believe. It's like Cornwall kind of area, south coast
right
somewhere, I
bottom.
believe.
Welcome in, mate.
You can maybe correct me in that if I'm wrong, but
man's about to say like Africa. You're like, oh. You get me wanting to Google Maps this.
I'm sure it's down Cornwall way.
Aye, mate. That is very far away. Fair enough, mate. The south version of John O'Groats furthest away.
Yeah, I know my stuff. Not quite the furthest away. It's no as far down as Land's End, I don't believe. It was famous for being a pirate port, correct? Yes, it was. I believe that's what the Pirates of Penzance was based on. So.
Pirates. Here we go. That's what I mean for the unregulars. You go from Alfredo Morelos to Pirates.
6 miles short of Land's End. So it's not far away.
Hey Rangers, a couple more goals. Let's get us off the seat. On Simpson.
You're making my 4-0 look bad here, Rangers. Come on.
Oh, my 2-0 was looking alright. My 2-0 was looking alright tonight.
Alright.
Had you climbing over Jason Holt? Well, that wouldn't be hard, would it?
Timer. Aye.
Boop. That should be us just about on. We're perfect.
That's good at geography. Thank GeoGuessr. Thank GeoGuessr for that one. On Kent. Drive on Kent.
That's a Cameron, mate. Oh, skint yourself, but almost skint Livy at the same time there. But Simpson's dealt well with Jet that time. Jet's looking at the ref. Not a chance. Simpsons just jumped you that time.
Love how the chat veers off. That's the thing, mate. It's like someone comes in, they're like, "Hello, for Penzance," then we end up talking about pirates. Like, what?
I can't lie, mate. I genuinely thought you were going to say something mad like that's for some gaff near Bangladesh or something. It's got that kind of name. Yeah, I'm not. I can't lie. I've never heard of that in my life. What that says about me, I don't know. I don't know if that's too popular. Have you ever heard of Penzance, Hannah?
Yeah.
Oh, Hannah has as well. Oh, that's no good.
Oh, man.
Oh, Goldson turned on afterburners to deal with that. He's quick there, wasn't he?
Aye.
Oh, I forgot to bring my boots out at half time. I'm doing it now. 2 seconds.
Go get them, mate. On you go. Go get them.
I'm
This is
going
where
to
we
miss a goal
score.
winner.
When Steely's away, this is when we score.
I'm missing a goal all day, yeah.
I actually thought we were about to.
Enough now.
I actually thought we were about to there, mate. Kent just offside.
Speaking of tangents, right? Don't worry, for the non-regulars, anything important happens in the game, we will keep you updated. But we went Puma, right? It's usually been. I started off with Nike as a wee guy, then I went Adidas for ages, but through all the reviews and everything, it's Pumas, right? Now these boots were £180, but they were on sale down at £120, right? So that's good. That's a big sale. And here they are. This is going to be love or hate in the chat, innit?
Was it the? Yeah, it was the black and pink ones. Mate, I don't know how anyone can hate them. They look class.
This is them. Puma.
We're doing a live stream on Saturday. No, we will not be, unfortunately.
They are Puma Ultra 1.1s, they're called. And these ones are a 9.5, but I need to put them down to a 9. But unfortunately, the 9s are sold out. So I don't know where I'm going to go for now. I need to. That's a thought for after the game and that. Predator. I like Predators, mate. I do like them.
Preds are alright. I think like Preds feel really narrow though on my feet. Like I like the design of them, but they just feel too narrow for me. Alfie! The ball's got away from him as he's about to hit it.
Will this be the first Invincible title win the Scottish League? It will not, Joe. Celtic will finish with more points than us, and they were invincible as well in 2017. But that was a recovering Rangers, and we've done it against a full strength Celtic.
Marky boy, what's going on? Welcome. Saw the tag we mean Steely on Instagram earlier. Appreciate it. Simpson, mate, come on now. Too busy playing footsie with Jet there. Look at this. Like, what's he doing?
That sounds, to me, Brian, a horrific dinner. Honestly, I'm one of the most pickiest eaters you could ever see.
I'm not a cabbage or an onion fan, or cucumber.
Free kick. It's kind of smart, depending on how this ball comes in. It's alright. They've won it at the back stick. Kamara needs to clear.
Again. This is the game of one bounce now. Everyone try to keep it up.
A full strength here. I mean, it is, isn't it? This is the Celtic team that won 9 in a row. They're at full strength, aren't they? They got their invincible season when we had names I don't even want to mention on our team. We were in here, weren't we, that day? Because 2017 was the year we came up.
Aye. It was our first year back. They got it, I'm sure.
Because they got, I believe it was 4 draws, no losses, and the rest were all wins.
Are you expecting any new summer signings? A couple. I'm expecting more people to go than come in, but...
Especially since we're going to be missing Kamara, Roof, maybe a couple of others as well through injury for the start of the Champions League qualifiers. Like, that's going to be extremely important to have people ready for that. So, since Kamara's banned for battering a racist in the face, where Kamara should be applauded, he's banned from UEFA. Just anyone take Alan Campbell on the free? I don't know who Alan Campbell was. And Nisbet, I don't know, mate. I don't know if he's certainly no. He's nowhere near like the level we've got. He's a good squad player, possibly.
Arsenal were targeting Kamara, I believe. Well, it came day one, they're not getting him.
Probably.
Nah.
No surprise.
Aye. When is it we play them again, by the way? When is it we're playing
July
Arsenal?
17th.
Aye.
That's a foul on Roof, look at that. What? No chance, mate! That is outrageous. Roofs has two hands up in the air while the Livingston player is ripping the shirt off a Roof. Look at this. Look at this, mate. Oh my. And the rest gave a foul the other way.
Each other, but
that is insane. What a horrible decision for the ref there. July 17th, that's your birthday? Ah, there you go, mate. You've got the Cheers playing on your birthday. Morelos crossing chance.
Alfie, how's your cross?
Oh, that's...
Nobody there for it, man.
Hadji went for a little dummy. Could have had the shot first on his own. Kamara does win the ball back, by the way, when Livy were counting. Oh, there's the fireworks. The Rangers fans are letting up the fireworks. Love it. Oh, it's 55th minute. Yeah.
Minute early, boys. Minute early.
We've got the firework display on going up towards the 55th minute. Look at it. Brilliant. Look at it. Look, they're all, mate, there's fireworks blowing up in them. Look here. Look.
Oh, the police are up there now. The police have went up now that the fireworks are going off.
I mean, what? I know it's illegal to set off fireworks in like improper places without licenses, but I think that looks like a perfectly fine and safe area there. Wouldn't you say? With like 40 people gathered around it, aiming at a football stadium. It looks like a fantastic.
Yeah, perfectly Simpson.
How can things get any safer than that?
Mate, Simpsons touch of the ball there looked more dangerous than those fireworks, and I wish I was joking.
Yeah, I'm confused. See with this, the RTV audio it plays. I'm like, is that the Rangers fans inside the stadium, or is it the? Like, do you not see the thing that would give to get this Rangers TV soundtrack to put on their thing? Like that, that is exactly what you need. What they've got, because it's perfect. There's no proper like copyright songs. It's just pure crowd chants the full time, which is absolutely ideal. No copyright.
Get the marketing, get the marketing site emailed.
It should seem like a new name around here, but I've just timed you out there, mate, because we don't like spoilers in the chat, mate.
Hopefully you're just asking for 2-0, because I've seen a few people coming in asking for another Rangers goal. So hopefully you're just asking for 2-0, but if it does come to 2-0...
Hotel's right now, the Rangers are passing the ball in between the centre backs, so... Come on, Tav. Good ball over the top.
Good ball, great ball, great
Kent.
ball.
Oh, Morelos. Kent! Oh, it is! There we go, it's a sec. That's lovely. I thought Kent might have been offside at first there, but what a lovely goal that was. So unselfish from Morelos as well, not to just go in there and get that second. Lovely ball over the top from Tav. First time pass to Morelos, who could have shot, but decided to take the guarantee of passing it back to Kent for the easy finish, 2-0. Lovely jubbly.
Even at that, Kent could have took that first time as well, but...
Yep. Lovely touch to Alfie.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's a great goal.
Passes a bit heavy for Kent, but aye. I think if that pass didn't have as much weight on it, Alfie might have took the shot, but with how wide it went, aye. Pass into Kent was the best thing for it.
Another assist for Alfie, who's got loads of assists this season, not just goals. Showing he's got that side to his game.
Your 2-0's looking good now, mate.
I'm looking alright. I don't know. Might end up at 3 now. I think maybe both might be good.
Maybe.
Yes, chat. F55. Can you see us now? Love it.
Was it playing footage, James, and it was happening?
But yeah, Abdul, if you're still hanging around here and you can't type, you were doing a spoiler, mate, so that's why you were timed out. Take Shattered over it. I would probably would I have Shattered over as, but I think similar-ish.
4-0's got a chance. I mean, if we score another one quickly, then aye, but...
There's more Rangers fans up in that corner now. I think more people are seeing them and more are gathering up in the corner. Mate, there's people there that look about 10-year-old and there's people that look about 50, just all ages up in that hill watching in. Livy player drying the ball out, try and get the Hail Mary long throw into the box.
No much, James, no much. Just sitting, enjoying the game.
Come on, get thrown in.
Long throw into the box.
Oh, Livy
Off
hit
the
the bar. McLaughlin, brilliant save. Well done. That is excellent.
Why not putting up the scorers? I don't know.
Just don't have a text box for it yet.
Just don't have a text box for it, aye.
Hi, Jim. They're not happy, mate. That would have been a good goal for Livy there, by the way. A volley in the edge of the box. He scuffed the volley, by the way. Definitely scuffed the volley. It rolled off outside his foot, but...
Just outside of the foot.
Well done, well, we keep the clean sheet.
Triple sub for Livy, I think.
Yeah, that ain't just sing. How can you see us now? Hold it off.
Oh.
55 express the ride to the station.
Another long throw.
So, tell you, damn, it's important to see that they're signing like that. Bastion Sakala as well.
Oh,
that's massive.
3v1 counter.
We're on the road to 56 already.
Go on, Davo. Go on, Davo.
Those kind
Shows you've still got it in your legs.
Signings. Oh, Dav. Dodgy touch. Wins it back. Here we go. Around my stands at Rivers, pal. Come on. Don't ease up here, Rangers. A couple more goals in this for us.
Up to it. Well, and Goldson.
Goldson's got a sore head out of that one as well.
I don't think so, Christopher. But it has been Tav for a penalty and then Kent with an Alfie assist.
Carl's got a big... Yeah, we've got a few players, but we've not got many rapid pace players outside of Kent.
He's watched Long's awesome, but that 4-1 demolition job was a great day. Roll on Saturday. I appreciate that, Peter. Thank you.
Goes in long ball.
Unlucky.
Sakala Kent right up top. No chance.
Well.
No chance.
Oh.
I think the phone's I think he will, mate, yeah. The phones and Sakala are so different as well, aren't they? So. So this is our last one for the season, Christopher, but so we'll get it as good as we can for next season, since we'll have loads of time to work on them. We'll try and get some background sound in. We'll maybe rejig the graphics a little bit. We'll get it looking as good as we can for next season, since we'll have plenty of time to work on it.
I was about to say that'll be my job over summer, working in the production side of it.
I've got this video tonight, then I'll have obviously the party video on Sunday. The end of June, I'll have a Blackpool video up. I'll definitely make a video out of that. I'll have a tier list maker and reacting to my last year's tier list, and then it'll be Ibrox IQs, and then possibly some transfer rumours, that way. Maybe podcasts, I guess. Don't want to Cam, absolutely. If Alfie's staying, he's part of the front three. It's simple. First ever Rangers got upset people at the Orange Day Cup final. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to wear on Saturday, Warrior. Honestly, it's a headache and a half deciding what to wear, especially because the weather seems to be changing every day. What it's going to be like. I think it's going to be a miserable day, but I don't mind it being cold and cloudy and miserable. We just don't want pissing rain all day. But if it does, it does.
Just the ball there.
Spoil the day. You have a wee rain jacket on. Probably just wear no top, to be honest, just shorts and no top all day. That'll be fine. Plenty of drink.
That's Kent's all day.
Oh, Kamara, unlucky. Stings the keeper's gloves for a long range shot.
Defoe must go, in my opinion, he never plays. That's the thing, though. Defoe brings so much more than just his time on the park. Like, Defoe's one of those players who's old enough, he's experienced enough, he's done it all.
Defoe has the best goals to minutes ratio in the full team.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, but it's like the backroom staff have spoke about how much he helps it with like the younger boys coming through and all that as well. Like, Defoe's a huge asset, more than what you see on the park.
Does that mean you're up in the season ticket prices, Steely? All my prices will stay the same, Gordon, mate. My season ticket prices will still be the same. Free for the average, and then the channel membership, so everything like that will stay the same. We'll see if we can think of some things to make the channel membership thing a lot better than that as well for people. We'll see what we can do.
You guys coming to end of season at Blackpool then? We bought our tickets the day they got launched. We bought the tickets the day they came out.
Bought the Blackpool in the season thing last year, Brian, to go last year, and then just I've seen in the past couple of days that they've got it back on. So we'll be heading down to Blackpool for the 26th of June for the big party down there.
Yeah.
Mate, that's awesome. That is outrageous numbers for Defoe, especially in a team that's widely like the goals are widely spread in it.
Definitely.
Anyone else got that Saturday in Blackpool, chat? I can see Tam now.
I can tell you.
What's this? What am I missing out on?
I can tell you now, if you've not heard about it, or you're not sure about it, or if you're hovering whether you want to go or not, go onto the channel, have a look at Steely's last video for there. Honestly, it was a phenomenal night.
Yeah.
An absolutely unreal night.
Well, there you go. Couple of people right away. Brian for Blackpool, another two going.
What I'll do is I'll grab the link for you now and throw it in
no
chat.
Tickets anymore, Tam, for the actual event, but right now I believe they're doing it in bear with us, right? Bear with us. The room is called the Paradise Room, right? But we will turn into a Paradise Room. None of this Celtic Paradise nonsense. Because that one is the smaller room, I believe. Brian will probably know better if he's from Blackpool, but the last time it was in the ice rink arena, whatever that bit's called, that bit's bigger than the Paradise Room. And they're trying to up it to that, but that just depends on the restrictions down there. They're trying to up it to that. Which, if that happens, there will become more tickets available, but you need to be fast because they always sell out very quickly. I love that camera, mate. Love that. Yeah,
Livy actually with a nice bit of football here.
Oh, that's a free goal. Oh, you! How did you miss that, you idiot? Oh, that's on Soccer AM. That is on Soccer AM. He is sitting there with his head in his hands, and everyone else watching is sitting with their head in their hands. It's a little deflection that's bounced out to him 7 yards out. Keeper's at the other side of the goal, just starts to roll into the net, and he hits it off the post. What an idiot! But he looks a bit like an 18-year-old boy or something, and oh man, what a mistake that is.
That is a horrible, horrible thing to have happen to you, man.
Oh, you're no sleeping the night thinking of that chance. Oh dear. Nope. Well, yeah, Ibrox when the title was confirmed. There's a video on my YouTube of it all. Coppers were absolutely fine. Left everyone alone.
Also, Tam, I don't think they're on Twitter. Reese might be able to tell you
better. They are on Twitter, but they don't upload much. It's called Blackpool True Blues on Twitter, but they don't upload as much there to Facebook. Who's all going to the Ibrox and George Square? Everyone, mate. Even Jeremiah's coming over.
I mean, technically no one's breaching COVID regulations. We're going in a group of 6. There just happens to be more people. There just happens to be other people there as well.
Many as it were.
Stop drying this ball off, will you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 6.
Yeah.
But our plan, chat, is at Ibrox for about 11. Literally stay outside Ibrox for throughout the game. We'll be at Ibrox outside throughout the game, party there, see the players with the trophy and that through the gates, at the windows, whatever. Then we'll be taking part in the UB march from the KP Loudon up towards George Square, and then we'll spend the rest of the night at George Square. That'll be us. But I'm sure there'll be people at George Square all day. There'll probably be people at George Square through the game, genuinely. It's going to be... Oh, man. The city isn't ready. The city is not ready.
Mate, that hill is genuinely getting more and more full as the game goes on.
That is, mate.
Honestly.
That's class, Brian. I've been in the Gallant Pioneer quite a lot, Brian. I've been to the past 2 of them True Blues events, the past 2 seasons. And... mate. I love it down in Blackpool. I tell you, see, in the off chance as well, anyone in the chat, because this is probably the last time we'll actually like speak, like I'll reply using social media and that stuff, but if anyone's going Saturday and the off chance you want to meet me to say hello or whatever, just message me on social media, and as long as I'm still able to read, I'm sure Hannah will try to take care of me, as long as I'm still able to read, I'll do whatever, but come say hello to anyone. You see how many fans were outside Man City Stadium? Mate, that was an embarrassment, innit? There was literally about 50 people outside Man City Stadium, like genuinely about 50, and the media were sharing it. Like, it's chaos outside the Etihad Stadium. You think that's chaos? About 50 people? No flares, no nothing? Oh, man, it was embarrassing, to be fair. It was horrendous. Man City, what a team, arguably the best team on the planet, but the fans it's just horrendous, man.
I mean, you can't blame them for having no smoke bombs or flare. Like, we've got all of them. We bought them all. So, can't you blame them for not having them?
What do you think the trains will be like Saturday? They'll definitely not stop them, Bricky, because there will still be people that travel for work and that. They won't stop them. The only thing they might do is reduce the amount of them.
I might run it in like a Sunday service or something.
I doubt it, mate. I think it'll just be normal, mate. I do. We get the bus in. Well, don't know if Dalus is doing. Me, Hannah, we get the bus in nice and easy. And then we've got a hotel
I can get
booked.
either fees. I can get either for where I'm staying, so...
We've got a hotel booked for... It's just a couple of minutes walk, max, for George Square. Literally like a minute or 2 walk for George Square.
Haji finds a Rebo.
Oh,
a Rebo with a wee pop shot there. Okay.
See if they're getting a. See if they're getting a roof terrace. Who's getting a roof terrace?
The Galapine.
Oh, I did. I bet I did. I've seen that they're getting a roof / beer garden bit out the back. Then I've only read a little bit of that. There you go. Hannah knows it. It was a Tavernier penalty, and the other goal was
Kent with an Alfie
Kent.
assist.
It was a nice little 1-2 play. Good ball at the top for Tav, and then there was a nice wee 1-2 from Kent and Morelos.
I mean, just in my hands right now, I've got 4.
I've got 4.
I've got 4 in my hands now.
But with like the group we've got about 20 between us. I've got like big flags though, and plenty. Hannah's taking this wee flag. This is going to be Hannah's little 55 flag.
Hey, can I just say something now as well, by the way? Like, as much as we don't like thinking back to the dark days when this journey started, right? Obviously, when everything happened, and these were the scarves that were coming out, the we don't do walking away ones. Like, how, like, can you imagine the scenes we'd have been in, having to plan everything around COVID, everything like that, just for the title party? Like, 10 years worth of waiting, and the year we do it, we've got to plan around COVID. Like, come on. What a journey.
I mean, I'm not really planning around COVID, but I know what you mean. But
you know what I mean? You know what I mean, aye. We're not having to plan around COVID, we're having to plan around the people trying to make us plan it around COVID.
Roof, driving out of the box, trying to find a bit of space. He's found Davis on the edge, who's dinked over to Hadji. Unlucky for that.
Not enough on it, unlucky.
Got the big flag. I've got 2 flags. I've got one that's... I don't know what to do. I'm probably just going to wear a flag as like a cape, to be honest. That's what I'll probably be doing. And I've got a couple of stickers, and Simpson with a big mistake again. Just keep things simple, mate. Giving Livingston a chance. I believe he's offside.
That was off by a mile, right?
But Simpson giving them a chance again, man. It's... Pizza crunch supper. Pizza crunch supper might be what I get, by the way. We get something. Because we need to get food at some point in time, you know. So we'll have a big breakfast before we leave the house. And
can't wait. I actually can't wait for it.
I don't know, like the check-in for our hotel is 2 PM, I believe, onwards. So it's just when we're going to go to our hotel. I think we're 2. No, I think it was 12. I think it's 2. So if we're at...
Mine's just 12, definitely. On my booking, mine's just 12.
Well, maybe then. But... You want the cake before it? I've got 2. You can take 2 actually, Hannah. You can take one of them. There we go. But it's just when you go, because if we're going in and we're going to Ibrox for 11, we're going to need to carry our bags and that with us. So then maybe when we do the march up to George Square, we be George Square for a little bit, but then we'll go, right, we need to just take a couple of minutes out of the madness to walk up to the hotel, check in, grab a McDonald's, grab a chippy or whatever, get a scran of that, and then go back to George Square for the rest of the night. I think that's probably what we'll end up doing.
It was definitely 12 when I booked it, but it's changed to 2 now.
Yeah, I thought it was always 2. Oh, Hannah's saying 3.
Nah, it is definitely 2 because I've just looked at it in the app.
I thought
it's
it was
definitely 2. Check-in time 2 PM to midnight. Check out 11 AM. Here.
If you paid extra, it can be 12. I mean, there's not that point us paying extra for 12, is there? Because well, it depends.
We'd be watching the game at that point.
That honestly depends, because you can check in right away, drop what you need at the bag. But the thing is, we're probably going to be carrying a bag around with us for the day anyway. It's just realistically, because we need in our bags the flares, we need flags, and we need all the bottles of water that we're going to be carrying with us. You know? And then bottles of water and the cans of Coke. That we're going to be carrying around in our backpacks with us. We've got to have them on us.
I've just had a thought. is Purdy going to be awake for 11 a.m? Or am I literally carrying him at the hotel room?
Just leave him in. It's just, not today with me. I'm out.
That's just it's my name in the booking.
Mate, the UFC's on Saturday and Sunday. So it's good fights as well.
No.
I was like, I can't stay up for that. I need to try to get to sleep. I'll be well stocked in water. That's it, mate. I'll have on average about 12 bottles of water in my bag. Norbit, that's what I'll have, mate. It'll be in the bag, ready to go. A lot of singing in that day. You know, got to keep the throat nice.
Yep.
It's a game on Sky. If Saturday's game, I believe so, is on Sky. This isn't on Sky.
I'll tell you what. You said your 2-0 might not look too good, but 10 minutes left, mate.
Getting that way. Oh, it's a handball. That was a handball. Oh, he's arguably another sitter. I thought it was a definite handball there. It was Livingston wasting another chance. It was the same guy as well.
Same guy, yeah.
He's asking God. He's asking God what is happening here. Genuinely asking God there. He's like, what is happening here? Am I missing all these sitters? Oh, there's this guy. Is he a professional footballer? I want to be a professional footballer.
Mate, that's nothing to do with the big man. That's all you.
Hey, baby! Jermaine Defoe and Cedric Itten coming on. Defoe's come on for Morelos, and Itten is coming on for Kemar Roof. And you'll always in a Friday. 10 to go.
You two have got me twitching, just checking train up the road for Saturday. Be a great day. I mean, I think the train discussion only came up because I think we got asked about it in chat, but
it's going to be unreal, mate. It's going to be
an unreal day. Mate, I'm the opposite. Fans of Rangers, but you can't take Hitton's top off them in the game.
UFC all day. I like boxing. I do like boxing, but boxing is like I only watch a few fighters. Like I'm definitely more of a boxing casual. Like I love watching Canelo. I love watching Tyson Fury. I don't like Anthony Joshua, but watch his fights. Like there's no many fights I would actually watch. But UFC, like I'm really into UFC. Really into UFC. I could watch I watch every pay-per-view event for that. But the thing is with that as well, I could watch anyone fight. Like, see if it's two of the lowest guys in the division, I could watch a UFC fight. I could watch anything with UFC, no matter who the guys. Two guys you've never heard of. Don't know, just something about that. Is that maybe a bit of a weird thing? Just love watching two guys or two girls beat the crap out of each other. I'm so glad they're Team Fury. Yeah, I'm Fury all day. I think Fury will batter Joshua big time. It's a raining Saturday. It's meant to be on and off raining. No, but yeah, that's the plans for it, right? Well, the plans. What do I call that? The schedule.
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I just completely lost track of what you were talking about. You confused the utter life out of me there. I was like half listening to you, half reading chat.
The schedule, the forecast. That's it. That's the forecast. That's what I'm looking for. I wanted Billy to lose, mate. I wanted Saunders to lose. I don't like him.
As it stands, though, man, this should just be a very simple play the game out now.
Cedric Itten, backstep.
To the back post.
Hey, Haji, let's go. You deserved that this game.
Roman, you got timed out for it earlier. You were warned.
He's deserved that, by the way. Aye, Raman, see you later, mate. You're banned.
I hope the three dots were kind of
Lovely,
in
by the
between the
way.
two names, so I'm hoping I got the right one. But
That's
aye,
a
okay,
great
we'll see.
finish.
It was from man.
Aribo plays the ball in behind. Itten gets a head up. Good to see Itten getting an assist. Good for his confidence. Hadji arriving late into the box. Puts it across the box. That's that. Love it. 3-0. Dallas, I think we're both going to be wrong, mate. I think this is staying 3.
Aye.
Rangers fans up in the hill, brilliant. We'll see a couple of them videos on Twitter soon. They're letting the smoke bombs off.
Mate, it's
Keep
just
them for
casual
Saturday.
It's casual for 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows. Now the full hill's covered. Oh man.
I know that he's done some good things for him, mate, but just overall, man. If he's fighting someone like Canelo and that, I'd Canelo a day. I was up for that one. I loved that fight. Some punch back. But, oh,
We're now
you can
still
get-
looking good.
Oh.
I mean, 7 minutes left. It's possible, but well done, Tav. I just went for a corner.
I've come off of this.
Looking
There we
like-
go. Then
Looking like thunderstorms down here for me, man.
I've seen people doing it. I've been seeing it. Thunderstorms, mate.
It was
Hey,
thunder.
imagine
yesterday as well.
we end up getting thunder and lightning on Saturday. Actually, imagine we get thunder
Oh,
and
mate.
lightning. Oh dear, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd love it, mate. I'd love it. I love thunder and lightning. Like I love when it's like thunderstorms.
Ooh. Wasn't he far off the target, mind you, by the way, that.
Ah, fair play, Levy. Fair play.
I'm trying to get my chat back. I've come off it and my
Aye.
go live thing on my YouTube. I don't know how to find it again. Like,
I
'cause
don't know on your
like,
page, mate.
like I've got it, but like. Oh mate, I don't know what I've done. Sorry, I can see it this way. Let me change that to live chat.
Aribo and Hadji off.
5 subs. Stuart coming on, here we go.
Leon King and
Leon
Greg Stewart.
King, alright, good to see. Good to see Leon King. Great idea, no, but I agree with that.
Just put a giant marquee above George Square. Simple. Problem solved.
Who are we going to go for a man of the match today, mate? Is this the starting to get to the end? I've not decided yet.
Oh, mate. I want to say Hadji. He's got a goal. He's made good runs. His link-up play's been great. I'm going to say Hadji.
It's been good. It's been alright.
Hadji for me, definitely. There's too many to pick from, but it's just he's played it so well. Actually, maybe Kent. Kent was my initial thought.
So that makes too much sense. There's no chance they would ever do a fan screen, but they won't. As good as that is to think about, they just won't, because they're trying to encourage people not to get allergy. Do you know what I mean? So there's no way that they'll set up a screen. As good as it would be. I wonder if we could publicly do that. Just contact a company, the Rangers fans. Like, you fancy setting that up there?
Nah, because you'd need to get permits to set it up in the town centre. You'd need a license to play the game in public, and you'd need a permit to actually set it up in town.
Just company hires, they're just coming out and playing up with a big dodgy screen hanging off the trophy, hanging off of the statue in George Square. Imagine it. Oh dear. Just hang them off of that scaffolding. That's the place, man. I seen a story about that, Brian.
Wait, what?
Girlfriend said
Hold
that
on.
yesterday. A 9-year-old boy got struck with lightning when he was playing football.
Jesus.
I didn't say that I'm Glasgow. See, I hope it doesn't go to Glasgow Green. The only reason I hope it doesn't go there, Tam, is just imagine the mud, mate. It's going to be. It's hard enough deciding what to wear there now, but it's going to be the mud. There would be disgusting. There's one way to put it. There wouldn't even be grass.
Until he's never been to a festival, worrying about the mud.
Aye,
Festival season, boys. Festival season.
Never been, never want to go.
Nah, I can't wait to go back to Download, man. Buzzing for it. Tea in the Park was a good one, man. I wish Tea in the Park was still going.
That was like my worst nightmare. Not a chance I'd be going to that.
It's literally just all they are, literally cheap 15 quid pop-up 2-man tent for the weekend. As much booze as you can bring with you.
Booze? I don't
bring
see any booze. All I see is drugs.
Fair enough.
This young boy that has missed 2 settles is now doing injured. This is a day to forget for him. Even.
Oh, aye. I've been to Tea in the Park once, Download V-Fest before it finished as well. What was the other one that was down at Donington? Wasn't it Download? It was another one. I don't know. I've been to 4 festivals in my lifetime.
Dalus, maybe we should just go and stream for that part the next time, mate. We're just going to stand in at Livingston Hill the next time there's a game there.
Aye. Mate, genuinely, if I had a laptop good enough, I'd bring my set up, get myself a Wi-Fi dongle, stream for the hill. Boom. Sorted.
I'd be very surprised next season if they don't put up a big fence there so that people kind of see in for that hill. I'd be very surprised.
I mean, it depends whether they even can, if it's like public or private land, you know what I mean? If it's like private land on a farm or something, then you literally can't do anything about it.
Stadium. Build the wall
Aye.
there. Golden
Rock Nest, that's something I'd never been to. Come on, Rangers, get another one. Come on, please, one more. Give me my 4-0. Because Download was at Donington, Jeff, but I'm sure there was another one that was there as well.
Go ahead. 2 minutes. Simpson looking for a ball in the box, so that's unlucky. Unlucky. When's the corner?
Monsters of Rock, that was the other one at Donington.
Thanks for watching, mate. That's what it's about, Gordon. Had to do this today. Mate, this is it. It's an emotional time chat. This could be our last one for about 2.5 months. Like, I'll still try to upload as much as I can, but I maybe need to do a live stream every so often. Just literally just because, just catch up with people in the chat, the regulars.
Hopefully see you on Saturday. Aye, Tam, be sure if you see us, give us a shout. Exton, by the way.
Wins in our corner. He's wanting a penalty. Like he's getting that. Full time. You can't have blown for full time, mate. It's a minute early. Mate, the ref's just blown full time a minute early. Like literally a full minute early. Okay. Like, no even joking, by the way, genuinely a full minute early. The guys up there were dugging that, like.
Oh, man.
Gerard at clapping the fans in the corner. Love it. Let's see the players go over and clap the fans. Mate, I can't believe that ref blew that early, but that's what it is.
Kent's walking like he's maybe pulled something. which ain't good.
Used to. But everybody that's been in the chat, honestly, thank yous. Can't thank yous enough for this season, this wanting to watch alongs and other videos as well. It's been brilliant. These little streams, getting to know everyone as well. Enjoying the streams with you all. Thank you.
Right. As Steely said, over summer, it will be a case of trying to work on things, maybe bring a bit more production value, a few new things for season 2 of the watch-alongs, but
that'll be better about that.
Oh, Jesus.
But anyway, chat.
That went down the wrong way.
Make sure to check the links in the description. Follow our social media and that stuff for updates and things of other videos, or possibly when we'll go live again with more live streams as there's more fireworks going off at the Tony Macaroni Stadium. Our channel members are down there as well, the little Teespring stores where this t-shirt's from and other things that are down there. Find Dallas' stuff in there as well, but I don't even want to press end, but I suppose we need to. I'm going to get my other video sorted, but
I suppose, mate, you'd better.
Well, chat.
But aye.
Legends.
And that is it, mate.
Thank yous and goodbye for now. Thank yous and goodbye.
End of our journey. We've gone through this to 55, and it's been a brilliant watch-along season to start it with, isn't it?
Mad.
Here we go.
But chat, I'm Oski. Fair men don't cry.
Why are you crying?
Bye. Enjoy your time in Saturday, everyone. Stay safe. We are the people. We are the fucking champions.